Alrighty, let's try that again. Welcome back everyone to Enderal. Last time I did this it was quite a few weeks ago and I totally forgot about that. So now I'm gonna go back to it. Part 2. Where were we? We just got stranded. Didn't we? Yeah, shush we are. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. I have forgotten all the controls for Oldrim. Read your journal and open your hero menus by pressing H. Okay. So everything's really different from the original Skyrim. They have these instead of the constellation skill thing. And I can't remember what else. I think you have to, yeah, instead of doing things over and over again to level up, you the ruins, just like in the vision. You actually need to read books or train or something like that. What is wrong with this settings? I think I have my graphic settings all wrong. Like, what is that? Mine, shovel, search. Iron sword, sure, I could use that. Oh, not you. Do that. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't know what. Do I need iron ore? I don't know. Do I need the shovel? I think I need to sort out my graphics settings. One sec. No, not you. Why do you reset yourself? Why do you do this to me? Gosh. Alright, I think I sorted it out. Did I? Let's try that again. No. I think I did. My PC can handle Ultra. Oh shit! Ah, I didn't see those! Ding, ding. And you get experience from killing animals. I don't know if Oldrim, does Skyrim give you experience when you kill things, or you just get experience from the hacking and slashing that you do, and it puts points into your one-handed abilities. And that's your experience. Abandoned temple. Do I want to play first person or third person? I can't decide. You are raising your skills with learning books. Take the book. Right, see? So, inventory. Princess book. And that There we go. So instead of just using hacking and slashing all the way, you need to read books. So it's a bit harder, and you can't farm skills anymore. It's really different. You are missing something to activate this mechanism. Oh, wait, look at that. Skeleton key. There we go. Now what? Oh. Ooh. Gosh, as we wait for this, I'm gonna get something to drink. Oh, shit. Anyway, I got myself a glass of whiskey, and I put it in the vortex glass I got from my Mass Effect loot crate. It's pretty amazing. The whiskey is awesome, and the Mass Effect loot crate is way better than the first Mass Effect loot crate. Certain areas, healing spells and health potions raise your arcane fever. Drink ambrosia too. Whoa! Whoa, 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 we don't want to be here. It's bad. It's bad for us. What do we have in the Andromeda again? I got glasses, a comic, the Discovery comic. I haven't opened it because I actually have it digitally and didn't want to ruin the physical copy. We got a hoodie, this one that I'm wearing. Yeah. What was it? Patch. Andromeda Initiative. And we got the coin. You need sleeping, hence you need and visit taverns. We got an Andromeda Initiative coin that looks really cool. It's like this big. I can't show it to you. What else do we have? We don't have a stupid Volus doll like in the first one. It was so annoying when I got that. I'm like, what is this shit? I don't like Volus. Why do you have a Volus plushie in the first Mass Effect crate? Corpses and the light, they are gone. Wait, we have been here, have we? How do we know if the corpses and the lights are gone? Oh my god, it's Game of Thrones tonight! I'm so excited. Like, I totally didn't realize it was today until last night. This machine, why does it seem so familiar? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's Monday! And we're going to see Game of Thrones tonight! Hi! Anyway. No, I didn't check that one. Get up there first. Talia goes up. I don't know why I'm equipping the pickaxe on that hand. Hello, what are you? You found an ice claw. Ice claws listed in your inventory under consumables. Permanently raised your carry weight by 1 point when eaten. So we want to eat that straight away. Do I have anything over there? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Shall proceed. I saw the Skyrim Beyond Bruma mod. I can't really install it while I still have Enderal, I think. Because I think you can't play Old Rim when you have Enderal on. Or maybe I'm wrong. I just don't want to mess up the settings and the mods and, you know. Things could go wrong. And it's bad. Spell zone. troll you can sneak. Of course I know that. This'll. Oh, there's a troll. I should save the game. Haha. Ha. Blueprint, leather boots. Ah, yeah. You learn things, but I don't need those other ones. You learn how to craft things with blueprints as well. So you cannot equip this. Do you have to like have it before you craft something? I can't remember. Longbow. Let's favorite that. And the iron sword. I know how favorites work. Shut up. Backaxe, spotter, boon, heal caster. Let's learn that. Don't need you, and maybe I do need the silver, but no. Alright. Quick save and. Do we even want to? What's a mud elemental? I thought it was a troll. I mentioned that this game has amazing soundtrack. Okay, it hasn't seen me yet. No, no, don't see me. No, I'm not here. Shite. No. There we go. Come on. No, I know. Health low. Yes, we did it! We almost died, but we did it. Search. Nothing. You've experienced what? I really totally didn't see that. I was too busy dying. This is the way out. To Veen? Didn't read that. The fonts need to be either bolder or I think just bolder. It's too thin. Sorry. What do you call trill? I trill when I'm stressed. I want more of this thing. Completed. It starts with the dreams. Start at a new beginning. Find a way out of the ravine. Collect pumpkins to hasten health regeneration. Collect mana fungi to hasten the regeneration of mana. I need the pumpkins, bro. I don't want to drink health potion because it gives you that fever thing. Those pumpkins. Yeah, the potions give you a debuff, and I just don't want to stack too much of it. Where is the? You're not the mushroom. Shrooms. You're not mushrooms. You are mushrooms, but I can't interact with you. Fungi, alright. So the fungi looks like flowers. Right. No, not the fungi we're looking for. Are you the fungi we're looking for? Yeah, this is a bit blurry, sorry guys. Do we, like, eat the pumpkin or something? Pumpkin? There we go. So much better. Fungi. I don't think there are more. Are you guys experiencing motion blur? Like, this is probably too much. I need to... Settings, display... I can't set it from here. I never liked motion blur. It throws me off. can loot. Nothing, nothing. Scrap metal of an ancient nation. It's dwarven scrap. Spell tome. Frostbite. I seem to recall their enemies here. What's that? Seems to recall that's like a collectible or something. No, I didn't mean to press Z. It's taking me to the skill area now. Sorry. Man, the mic is sensitive. Don't know if you're actually picking up some background noise, but the thing goes up and down. Right, I saw a troll. Whatever that is. Line of sight. Pull. Line of sight. Pull. It's not happening. Yash! Ooh. The trap is very effective. Oh, that's a human. Oh, I'm not gonna touch that. Lantern. Do we need lantern? Ambrosia, we need that. Ah. Yay! So, current stats. Health, stamina. I think I'll go health because I'm so terrible at these kinds of games. You can change the map key for it. Like, why would I? This is just a stats, you can't really do anything to it. I heard noises, it's from the outside. Brittle what? Longbow. I'll just take them so I can sell. Shite. Horseshoe. Spare parts. I think you need that. It's kind of important. I don't remember what for, but I'll take it. How do I get up there? I saw container. Empty, empty. Chest. Staff of flames. Anything else? Looks like a way out. Ow! Ow! What the fuck, Skellies? I can't go past the stupid tree. Fine, fine. Ah! God damn it, Talia. Not the smartest. Oh shit. Why am I so clumsy today? Look at all the shit I'm dropping on the ground. I haven't even had that much to... That was too strong. Ah! I'm putting that away. Tastes slightly off. Wolves. I'm gonna die. Oh. It regenerates health as well, so it's not. It's not immediate, but I was very lucky to have survived that. Gosh, where's the pumpkin? Pumpkin, can I please eat some pumpkin? No. Thank you. Oh, those clothes. Those. Oh, I have potion, not potion, spells. You already know. You already know. Spells. Why am I? Left absorption. Let's do that. R. Wrong hand. You have to hold it. Excellent. Rose 0. Wait, what? I get arcane fever if I use magic? Shite. I totally didn't know about that as well. Well, shite. Where are we going? Picked up any more pumpkins and fungi. Hard fights require tactics. Press M2 while blocking. Oh, I'm gonna do that. No. Block M2. Ah, maybe I should just use one hand for the moment. Ah, shit. Yeah, I might die. Told you. Shite. This game is fucking hard. You can't get to me. Haha! Delicious cheese. We're going to run out of arrows. We have magic. I don't want to use magic. Okay. Resist the fever. Rawr. Oh fuck! Fuck! It got to me! Shit! Good job. Delicious cheese. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Good job, Talia. Skellington. X marks the spot. No! Oh, shovel, there we go. Haha! Good job. Because I was like, I didn't pick up the shovel from the first time. The Princess Book of Magic. Elf potion. And it's someone's grave. And we just dug their grave. Robbed it. How rude. Resting place. I forgot about armor. Like, I think I picked up a few. I did and didn't equip any of them. Oh, look at that! Now I look like a real adventurer. Ah, shite! Crabs! Crabs. Crabs are bad. Crabs are bad, right? Right? Ah, Talia. Fail. Really? They got nothing? Don't run away from me. You were the one asking for a fight. fish. Salmon! Can I cook them? One thing I love about Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls universe in general is the ability to cook things. I know in Skyrim it's really underpowered or something like that, but I love cooking in games. I love cooking in real life as well. Study culinary arts. I like making nerdy things. But the things I study at school is like super fancy schmancy, fine dining, artsy kind of cuisine, and I really hate it. Like, they charge a lot for a tiny piece of dish in the middle of a plate. No! I want people to be happy and filled when they eat something. I know it's art and shit, but I don't want to sell paintings. I want to sell nerdy food. Make people happy. Get their imaginations working. Is there really nothing for me to collect around here? Like the ice claw or something. Ooh. Aha, I remember this one. Or the pumpkins or fungi thing. It's still in my journal. See? Fungi. I hear Nern root. We should check the books. No. Where are the books? Oh, ice claw, ice claw. And what is that? Oh, it's a nest. Got nothing in it though. Consumables, ice cream. Nom nom nom. Eat this shroom to make you stronger. Totally legit. Magic mushroom for the win. Why am I stuck over here? Chest. Rancid potion. I wonder if at some point it would not become rancid anymore. Answers marked with carry story forward. Hello.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my dame? Who am I? Finn de Lires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on her way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn! How do you know that this girl isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with her as if we were in the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house.
Oh shit,
It'll lead you to
sorry.
a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Health potion, cheap. Right. Did I read out some of the dialogues on the first episode? I can't remember. I'll just do it, but I can't remember what accent I use. Might be my normal one. So, let's do this. What about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
What's your story? Why are you here?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
Oh, yeah, could be useful. Can I trade some goods with you? I found some things in the ruins.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Barter. Pressing A, buying prices are higher than selling prices. It's still using the Skyrim barter system. The Skyrim system isn't the same as Fallout because you basically do the transaction like immediately. So when you accidentally sell something, you have to buy back with like not double the price, but it's still slightly more expensive. I didn't mean to sell the beef, I thought that was human meat. See? If I want to buy the beef now, it's gonna be more expensive. I don't have enough. Fuck! This is buying! Shit! Sell. There we go. What else do we have that I want to sell? I'm so bad at this. I am so sorry. It's been a while. My brain is not really here. Old sword, unsword, staff of flames. We don't need that. How much does he have? Brochure. Inedible beer. Decrease stamina regen. Why would I want that? I'll just give it away to him. Mana fungi. Bone meal. Crafting materials? Might need it someday. Right, we're done. Thank you, sir. Can you tell me more about this region? I know.
By
You
the
said you
Black
were
Guardian. You really
that's the
are
other
an
one.
outlander, aren't you? My path
bad.
is... Well, it's just my path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
A role designated by Malthus? You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society, generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
But aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path? Don't you want to advance?
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realised that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path, and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Who are these pathless?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
In Nurim, there's a rumor that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumour that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
Just an idea. Yourself?
Maybe. But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours.
Alright, let's actually pick that one this
Well,
time.
what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
I see. And are there places that might be of interest to the adventure? To an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Alright. That's it for now. Thank
Don't
you for your
mention
help.
it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Oh, shit.
Don't get on my nerves.
By the righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Oh. Yes, I suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntrudes, Gruntrudes. Ah, here we go. So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, sod it!
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See? You already look a lot better.
Oh gosh,
Still,
that's right.
you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but what in the blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality. And too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
Oh
What the-
shit.
Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Carbos,
Get down,
do
you
something,
fool!
damn it! Do
You know, you could have just like, oh shit, someone's shooting arrows at us, let's duck! But no, I'm just standing here, hey! My friend just died from an arrow, I'm just gonna stand here and be a target.
Look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? Oh, who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into a thicket. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your fever, though, is an entirely different story.
How do you know all of this? Were you there when they attacked?
Suffice it to say, I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered like crazy, and two, I'm in a happy relationship with my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer for you, but I don't. Sorry.
My fever. Do you know anything about it?
Yep, quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? And you're feeling
Yeah.
unusually strong and dizzy at the same time? While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head?
It does, yes. Then this Arcanist fever is responsible for these things I can suddenly do. The magic?
Yep, your magical talent has broken free inside you. I don't have any myself, but I've worked together with enough Arcanists to know the signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic. This isn't much of a problem at first, but if you don't do anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the Heartland naked, throwing fireballs at everything that moves. You'll lose your mind, to speak plain and all.
But the fever can be treated, right?
Yes, of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will always react differently to certain situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas.
So this fever gets worse whenever I, drink potions?
Among other things, yes. Just as being magically gifted can make a person powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to certain conditions. Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere. Plus, as you've already said yourself, don't overdo it with potions.
And what happens if I do these things? How does the fever affect me exactly? How does the fever affect me exactly?
Well, that depends on how bad it gets. At first, you'll suffer these diffuse headaches from time to time. Then your sight will permanently blur. And then you'll suffer a case of acute death, so to speak.
The fever can kill me?
Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say.
And how can I treat it? With this grunt root extract?
What? No. That won't help you in the long run. What you need is ambrosia. A special mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever without any side effects. Every good alchemist has that in stock. but it'll cost you.
And what about these visions?
Visions?
Mm, well, that's what. Bleh. Well, that's what I'd call them. I have these kind of premonitions of things which are about to happen. Are they also a side effect of the fever?
No. Well, none that I know of. The only visions I ever had were those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? Someone has to take care of your fever. And as it happens, I know someone who could. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. How did you get here? And what did you do in that temple? And what exactly did you see in those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you. And that makes me curious. So, healing for information. What do you say?
Healing for information. Agreed.
Then shoot. I'm eager to listen. I understand. My condolences for your loss. So that means you somehow survived this execution. And before you got washed ashore, you had this, this dream? In which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light.
Yes, but it wasn't just a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was exactly the same as the one in the valley. Do you know what I mean?
I hope so. So your magical outburst didn't happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience. And with it came these visions.
Correct.
Interesting. I guess you know how absurd all this must sound, but somehow I believe you. Heck knows why, but I do. So, that means I'll introduce you to my employer. If anyone can help you, it's him. There is, however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
Who is this employer of yours?
Well, aren't you curious? I like that. I work for the Holy Order.
The Holy Order? You mean the military unit of the gods?
Yes, but as you might know, this is the realm of Malphus, the guardian of the Lightborn. And here, the Order basically reigns for him. It's both the spiritual and judicial center of this country, so believe me, you'll see for yourself soon enough.
What exactly is Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone, rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by the Lord, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. If you plan on staying in this land, sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes.
And if I don't want to help you?
That's your call, I suppose. My curiosity is satisfied. But without me accompanying you, the guards won't let you into the Sun Temple in Ark. And that's where you need to go in order to treat your fever. But as I said, no hard feelings on my side if you want to play the lone wolf.
Oh, okay, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. There are some things that need some explanation before we can get started, however. Where should I start? I take it you've noticed that in the past 2.5 years, this world has fallen into political chaos, right? Civil wars, usurpers everywhere, you name it. And even though Enderal isn't directly affected by these wars going on everywhere, there are strange things happening here too. Take the Woods-Ears, for example. There have been an unusual number of reports of wanderers being attacked by them in the open, which has never happened before. And the same goes for the Lost Ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago, they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other corpse not properly cremated starts walking again as if it were the most natural thing to do. The strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness.
Do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's deaths? Everyone in Rome talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true. And that there's a connection, yes.
Then you actually believe that someone did kill the Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than false gods anyway.
And here I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world.
Please, don't take me as an example. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And this whole false deity theory isn't that new, after all. And seriously, let's say the Lightborn really are as mighty and omnipresent as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to magically smite me here and now for my insolence? The Lightborn were just powerful kings. No more, no less. But that's just how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Far from it. No sweat. Still waiting for the smiting.
Splendid. You never know. But we're digressing.
True. You mentioned something about the red madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds. Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young noblewoman who killed herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen of them. That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness. And just 3 days ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself.
A magister?
Right, you're not from here.
A
magister's a kind of sage from the Holy Order, who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name. A man who had more than 60 winners on his back.
What did he do?
He killed 15 novices and
Holy
himself. According to the only eyewitness to survive, he entered the teaching room as usual to give a lecture on alchemy. But instead, he gave a strange speech in which he explained that humanity is corrupt, void, as he put it. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and, well, he tore himself apart with a magical explosion. You can imagine the kind of uproar that caused.
Blazes. This is horrible.
And unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
So, what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order? But I take it you're no monk.
Well, I'm not exactly one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. I guess you could say my specialty is recovering things that have been lost. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do exactly that. They want to know how a highly intelligent man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And also if there's a discernible pattern to how this malady, or whatever it is, chooses its victims.
In other words, you're searching for his motives. How could I help you with that? I don't know anything about this Yarrow.
True, but that's irrelevant. Yarrow grew up in a small village named Riverville, which isn't far from here. And according to some of the other wardens, he visited this area quite often after his partner's death. So it's quite possible we could find some clues around here. Shards of his past, if you like. I've already searched most of the area, but a second pair of eyes wouldn't hurt. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan. Where should I start?
Well, for starters, I need you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred. He was a childhood friend of Yarrow's, and he might be able to tell us something worthwhile. Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house. And at the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment. If there's nothing else, I'd say off we go. Let's shed some light on this Yarrow and his motivations. Meet me at his old house when you're ready. I'll be waiting there.
Sweet. Yay! Okay, so I suppose that concludes this session.
Huh?
It's 15 minutes in, and I shall end it here and see you guys next time. Ta-ta!